Welcome to the Tyler Game on the Podcast.
Yeah, Total Gamer Podcast, baby.
It's fucking cool.
Welcome to the Total Gamer Podcast. I'm your host, NSA is watching us, here with PairedRabbit. We're actually brought to you from PairedRabbit's house this time.
Backyard,
From his backyard out on the balcony.
This is pretty sweet.
I mean, sometimes it's just way too lovely a day to actually sit inside and play video games.
The sun's just going down.
In other words, I actually had to go out and do stuff and just came over here on a whim.
Mm-hmm.
So,
no,
I'm definitely going to spend all day tomorrow inside cramming the Division.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that. When are you going to start streaming? Because you know I watch it while I'm at work.
Yeah.
So, I just flip through tabs. And
I'll probably stream I'll be on the Division all day.
I'm going to have to bring
I'll
some
probably
headphones.
start streaming at like
sucks not being
9, 10 a.m.
9, 10 a.m.? Good.
Yeah.
That's when I get into work, so.
Yeah, so that'll be perfect for you. So, as you guys probably well know, this podcast is going to be basically all about the Division.
Yeah, now it's the Division temporarily.
I mean, that's all I've played this week. It's just been Division. Seriously, like 4 or 5 hours every single night, like at least.
Mm-hmm.
I'm up to level 30, like 20-something in the Dark Zone.
Yeah.
Getting closer towards that true end game. And just trying to get all beefcaked up for, well, the future. We'll get into that. So, first thoughts and impressions so far.
For me, I like playing the campaign solo.
Oh, yeah, the story mission solo?
Yeah, I just like running through the main story solo. I don't know. It was just a better experience for me.
Okay.
I mean, because when you're playing with you and Crux, it's more of like, haha, guys, let's just run train and ba boom ba doo ba doo ba.
We do run train, but we could bump it up to harder difficulties
well, it's
for
not
sure.
that. I get more out of the game when I'm playing by myself.
Fair enough.
I pay attention to more of the
Did you play
dialogue and
the
everything.
story missions of Destiny by yourself?
For the most part, yeah. Because they weren't that hard.
The first time you had it, we didn't play them together?
No, because you were a higher level.
Okay.
Remember, when I started, you were doing like the Vault of Glass, and I'm like, I made it, come on, let me get in
yeah,
there.
for sure.
Yeah.
I guess I always played through a lot of the story missions by myself. I had like 1 or 2 people I just like joined up with, like through the tower and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know how I always like to just hop on and like randomly hit up people, like, yo, what's up, guys? What's going on?
Yeah.
Just like weasel my way into a group.
The king of getting into missions at the very end.
Yeah, for sure. That was definitely a Destiny thing. I was infamous for, as the daily reset happened, going and like meeting up with friends after I got off work and be like, oh, they've got an open slot left, and jumping straight into their game, literally sometimes without even landing.
Yep.
Just go into orbit. As I'm flying in, all my loot gets dropped for me. It's like, all right, sweet. And then I go back out to the
Yeah, you're just like, all right, bye,
in-orbit
guys.
screen. I was like, well, thanks, guys.
I'm done for the day.
Do you have to run it again on another character? No, that was our last one. All right, well, thanks, man. All right, take it easy, guys. And that literally happened like 4 or 5 times. It was
time.
ridiculous. I mean, I tried to help out with other runs
we
and
can't
stuff
really
like
blame you
that.
because you didn't know what part we were at. But
Yeah,
man,
no idea.
were we just like, of course. Because when you kill the boss when someone joins, it like delays it for a while.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the fuck is going on? And then, boop.
NSA has joined the fire
I'm
team.
like, God
Boom,
damn.
there's your loot.
Yep. But never about Destiny.
Yeah, the Division.
The other D1.
Exactly. So I'm definitely enjoying the shit out of it. I mean, I can't wait to get
Me too.
home every day to... I mean, right now, like, we're in the leveling up, the initial leveling up part of our, development with this game. That's the most exciting part for a lot of people.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to see what the end game, like, truly has. Like, right now, if you're getting into the Division, the first, like, grind, really, it's not even really much of a grind, but the first goal is to get up to level 30.
Yeah.
And once you get up to 30, after that you want to make sure your boo is fully upgraded, your base of operations. That unlocks you all of the different skills, perks, talents, everything to completely change up whatever your skill build is. There's not actually like unlock tokens or skill points or anything. Once you unlock something in your base of operations, you can just use any skill that you unlock.
whenever you'd like.
Yeah, so that gives everybody the customization to do anything. It's not like Destiny where you need to have 2, 3 different characters to actually bring some variety to a team. Like, back in the old raid days, which I'm sure is going to be coming for the Incursion update.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it.
Because I'm pretty sure the Incursion is supposed to be that 8-player raid.
Nice.
So, I mean, I'm not totally sure, but that's what I've been led to believe from all the different stuff I've read. We're going to have just have one character, it seems. Bring whatever benefit you need to any party. First grind that you're going to have is to get up to level 30, and you're going to accomplish that through the, what would you say, maybe 15, 20 story missions there are? Would you say there's that many? Probably closer to like 15.
I'd say about 15, and then throw in some side missions and some encounters.
Yeah, doing like just straight like all the story missions will probably get you up to
just walking on
25.
the way to the new safe houses, you'll knock out side missions and encounters. No problem.
Exactly. I mean, just take the game, at the pace it like really sets for you.
That's how I play. If I'm walking to a new spot, like if I'm walking to a safe house or a main mission, and I come across an encounter or a side mission, I'm like, well, it's on the way. I'd be a fool not.
Well,
to
yeah,
stop
exactly. And it's so sweet. Like the encounters feel so natural. Like you're just you set a waypoint wherever you're starting off at with your group, and you're just pretty much like following that arrow. Like I don't know like the streets at all, pretty much.
No,
I just keep looking around for enemies and then look for the orange trail thing that leads me to my next destination.
Yep.
So you set a waypoint for like some distant like next story mission, and as you're going, you like run into these encounters, is like what they're actually called.
They're just like standing in the middle of the street.
Yeah, and these different encounters give you different like building point things for your
My favorite encounter is seeing one guy take his assault rifle and grab it by the fucking muzzle and just melee
yeah, I've seen that quite a few times now.
Like, goddamn, dude.
Yep.
You can't find a bat, literally anything. You're just like, you know what? Fuck this gun. Bah!
Pretty much.
But I saw my first dog shitting in the street.
Oh, you saw that?
I love seeing it
nice.
in person. Every time I walk by a dog, I'm like, is it doing it?
Yeah, I've seen that like twice now.
I've had to put down one dog.
You had to put down one dog?
I had to.
For what?
It was barking and being vicious to these two people. And they were like cowering in fear. I'm like, no!
Oh, you see that all the time. Nothing happens.
I didn't know the dog died, and they were like, oh, thank you, and then ran off.
They actually said thank you?
Yeah.
Huh.
They were like, all right, bye.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to start shooting more dogs. Gotta help out the city.
There's an infestation of dogs, and they're everywhere, shitting in our streets.
Those fucking bastards. Pooing in our loos.
They have no rules.
Yeah, if you just do, like, all the story missions and then knock out, like, the side missions that you just, like, run up to with your team and then just knock out, kill a bunch of guys, defend, like, waves of enemies and shit. The side missions have a little bit more variety. I mean, I'd say there's probably, like, there's the encounters for the 3 different wings of the base of operation.
Yeah.
But then each encounter set has probably 3 different, I'd really say about 3 different radial quests that, you just keep, like, kind of refreshing for the most part.
Oh, yeah. And you gotta find, like, the missing person for like, the certain...
Yeah, there's a lot of side missions where you have to look for missing persons. That's, like, a consistent thing throughout all the areas you get to. But there's definitely a lot more variety with the different side missions, like, unique, cool shit for that area.
Oh, yeah.
That, like, one thing I've really noticed is the, like, game design for the different encounters. And encounters, I mean, like, actually, like, running into the enemies and, like, the problems and, like, the rooms, really, that they present.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of places where you just, like, come in through a doorway and it, like, opens up to, like, this, like, grand, like, theater hall. And you're, like, fighting all these guys down at the bottom, and you finally push through and get down to the boss, collect the loot, activate the thing at the bottom, and then guys start pouring in from the top. So, like, you have this really cool, cat and mouse game facing one way, having to use all the cover, one direction.
Makes it
and
feel
then
like
they flip it around on you, and you have to go back, towards the other way, and then you can push back through that way and get to your next objective.
Yeah.
Which is, the game is littered with just really badass, cool encounters that really make you have to work together as a team. Unless you're, 5-6 levels over what the enemies are.
Oh, yeah.
Then
you're just
you just run train.
No.
That's how it's been when we run Rabbit's missions.
Yeah, when I was like I think I was level 18 and they were like 26.
Yeah.
Running me through, and the missions were set on 22, and I'm like, all right, guys, you got it.
So, yeah, he just stayed back.
I'm just sitting in the
back.
Me
and Crux just used no tactics at all. It was just a bum rush to spray up enemies with SMGs and salts.
Riot shield, pistol.
Oh my god.
Dropping people for days.
So one build that has been found really effective is the ballistic shield perk with a really badass pistol. And
a high-end pistol would be a deal.
I'll have to figure out from Crux like what talents and stuff he runs. But he's got his ballistic shield running like over like 150,000 health, and it regenerates constantly.
All the time, dude. He always has it up. And I'm just like, I'm going to stand behind that guy.
He can always have his fucking shield up for the most part. And so basically, it's a legitimate tactic for even enemies like our level and higher. We were doing it in the Dark Zone too, where he could just like slowly move through like a whole group of enemies, and as long as we just stayed behind, like you could feel like 2 people behind him if you just stayed like right up on his ass, and just like start mowing down enemies, because he's got a bunch of perks too to draw their attention to him and be a tank. Like, I mean, it's an RPG, more of an RPG than Destiny is for sure. So we're going to have that classic RPG element of the tank and the one that pulls the aggro for all the enemies, which is what he's doing. He gets all the attention, has this damn near fucking indestructible shield, and we just push through, kill as many guys as we can. And every once in a while, of course, the shield breaks down and we scatter and then have to start like picking dudes off.
Yeah, but, I mean, that's no big deal. We already taken out a bunch by that point.
Exactly. And that's like the whole tactic thing. And imagine if we had 2 people running that.
You should run it.
I mean, I could. We have everything unlocked, so.
Just do it.
Yeah, I could figure out. I need to like start making a list of like different fucking badass skill builds for like different situations and everything.
Yeah.
Like, okay, we're going to the Dark Zone for this reason, so I'm going to run this. And once we start really building the Cream Team's community for the Division, we're going to have a lot of people to move around with for like raid teams and just doing a bunch of shit with.
Yeah.
And so,
that's true.
I mean, after the first, probably, what would it take us? 35, maybe 40 hours to get all the way up to 30 and complete the base of operations fully. I'd say probably
I haven't
40
done the
hours
base
in.
operations, but I'm only like 25 hours into it.
Only 25?
Yeah, because remember yesterday?
Wow.
Yesterday after we stopped, you were at a day and 11 hours. I was at a day and an hour, and we were both level 30.
Okay.
I'm like at 80% on.
So maybe close to like 35 hours.
Yeah.
Because I put another like 2.5, 3 hours this morning too.
Yeah, I mean, I can knock out the base of operations within like 2 hours, 3 hours. Because I'm already at 80%, and you just knock out some encounters.
It'll take a little bit longer than you think.
Not really. The encounters? All I'm going to do is go to the ones at the beginning. The low levels that I'll have all
But
left.
even getting up to like the 400 for all of those?
The only ones I have left are the 200s.
Oh, you just... Okay, 200s might go a little bit faster.
Yeah, I think I have 2 200s on each one.
Okay.
Because I bought the 500s first, and then the 1000s, and then the 400s.
Yeah, dude, I went totally backwards. I should have saved up and got the badass shit at the beginning,
Yeah,
but...
I just worked my way down. I'm like, I'll save the ones that don't cost as much at the end, so...
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, click, done.
I mean, for me, it was really early in the game, and I wanted the perks that came along with unlocking that like sector of the different wings.
Yeah.
You know, the wing perk, whatever that thing did, wouldn't be shit. But it come with like some additional perk that was like passive and like constantly going for my guy. I was like, oh, cool, yeah, let me get that. So I got all the fucking 200s first. And then, you know, build out the 2 necessary ones for the 1,000. And a lot of them I just wanted to max out, so I just got the 400 ones first.
Nice.
And then pretty much had all the 1,000s like for my very last ones to do.
So you had to really grind out for that.
Yeah, I had to really grind out for the last fucking ones.
Yeah, see, because all the encounters, I think all of the encounters give you 60.
Yeah, they're all 60.
And if I only need 400 each, you know, it's going to be no problem.
Yeah, and I've seen your map, dude. It's fucking littered
It's
with
lit
everything.
up with I have no problem just getting those real quick.
Dude, I had this really weird glitch happen today where I couldn't actually scroll all the way up to the top of my map. There was like this big weird like circle like on top of my map. I couldn't figure out like if I'd done some sort of like weird setting change or something. But I had this big circle on my map and I couldn't zoom up to like any of like the northern probably 3/4 of the map or get to like any of those missions.
Yeah.
So if you look at my map now, like all the bottom ones are fucking done because I couldn't access any of it.
Is it me, or did they change the size of the map at all? I feel like it was bigger
Possibly.
at the beginning. Because I remember I was showing Brent how
Well,
big...
it's definitely, now that we've gotten into it, it probably feels smaller.
Well, it was like the second day I had the game. I'm like, the Dark Zone looked a lot smaller. Because it used to just be like a huge, massive red strip, and now it's, you know, only a decent size of the map,
Well,
not like this huge...
Okay, so...
I don't know if it's true. It just seemed like
you
it was...
may have noticed in Skyrim, too, that once you get to a certain point of collecting different like locations and traveling around and stuff, your map actually does get bigger. Like, if you zoom all the way out, like, you can't see everything, but once you start further and further you get into the game, like, it does start to actually get bigger.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the way it's, like, visually presented to you.
My map was just full of shit, and I'm like, where am I going?
Yeah.
I'll just look for the arrow above the door.
Yeah. I mean...
I'm like, that's where I'm going.
Yeah, the Division definitely sets it up nicely where you can just about always see where you need to go.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a few types of things within missions where part of the challenge is to figure out for yourself where you need to go. And again, one of the things I praise...
inside buildings or how to get up top of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things I do really praise for the game as well, is the attention to detail in trying to subtly let the player know where they need to get.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they have things like writing on the walls. Like, if you're paying attention, you can pretty much figure it out. Writing on the walls from, like, other JTF people or different symbols and stuff, or literally an arrow just, like, on the floor pointing to where you need to go.
One of my favorite encounters are the little virus scanners. Yeah,
yeah.
I was in this building. It was like 3-4 floors high, and it gave me 15 minutes to go find this.
Dude, I did that one this morning.
I was like, what the fuck?
It took me probably a good, like, 8-9 minutes to get that fucking thing done.
Exactly. And then there's this another one where it was like a parking garage and there was like 4 floors.
Yeah.
I literally finished it with like 3 seconds left.
Oh my god, dude.
I was sprinting. I'm like, come on, just make it to the top.
Dude, that would suck so bad after 15 minutes failing that mission.
Yeah,
at least you would know where
like,
they're at.
Yeah,
because I ran past the one I was looking for up top like 3 times. Just didn't even notice it.
Oh, I missed the one in the middle, that was like in the back hazmat area.
Yeah, I found that one early, thankfully. But
oh, no, yeah.
Yeah, just like a bunch of stuff in the game that tells you where to go, like tarps. If you're ever like trying to climb something, look for tarps.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that'll
like,
always...
here, you can climb here.
Like green tarps and blue tarps,
yeah.
Like I've seen a few videos on it before. They kind of like draw your eye like towards these different things.
The Dark Zone even has an entrance where you just climb over a fence.
Yeah.
I got there and I was
That's
like,
so
this
badass.
isn't a door. I'm like, where the fuck is the door? It's like, no, just hold square and you'll climb. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Because at first my dude was like pushing the gate open with his hand, and I was like, nope, jump. I thought he was literally about to push the gate.
That would have been badass.
I was like, dude, my
secret
game glitched.
door.
Yeah. That was gnarly.
The game hasn't felt like a grind at all.
No.
And if you're just getting into it too, a few tips are to don't sell all the gear that you pick up. Pick up fucking everything.
Everything and deconstruct.
Yeah, and once you get up to, or close to, whenever you get a little break with your team, yeah, like Rabbit said, deconstruct all of your gear and start building just a huge wealth of resources for high-end crafting later on in the game.
Because you'll need to convert those over from,
Yeah, because there's a conversion system that literally anything you pick up can be converted higher up.
Division
to
tech
stuff
also
that
works
helps.
too. I have a bunch of division tech that you can also construct into like tools and other things.
The high-end stuff.
Because I used a couple of division techs. Because I had like 8, and it only takes 2 to get a high-end tool.
Oh, nice.
And I was like, yeah, I've got a bunch of those. No problem.
Division tech are a resource you can farm in the Dark Zone.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only place you can find them. But yeah, those are definitely useful. Definitely, yeah, don't sell anything, deconstruct everything, start building up, and don't really worry about crafting too much. I fucked around with it a little bit, just to check it out and stuff. I mean, crafted a few like really badass pieces of gear.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes it pays off.
For that level. I'm thinking about having like a second character later on, so I just kind of like store like the most badass shit I have for like a certain level range.
Right.
So I'm putting that back in, the player's stash. But it hasn't really felt worth it for all the craft or all the resources I'd actually put into crafting those different gear things.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of hold off on that and just save up literally everything you can for crafting high-end gear and superior gear at the very least. Only once you hit level 30 too.
Man, we were going to say we were going to call it exotics this whole time.
Oh, yeah, exotics. We haven't said it once, have we?
Not once.
Damn, dude, Division's taken over.
No,
Destiny's losing its grip on people.
I never once thought of exotic. I was like, high-end, yeah, that totally makes sense. It makes sense to me. Nope. Damn it. Division.
It does sound pretty good.
Take it over my mind.
That's pretty much it for the 1 through 30, the initial leveling up portion of the game.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Really at any point in time, you can go into the Dark Zone, the PvP, PvE portion of the area on the map. Mm-hmm. And when you're in there, really you're going to get fucking squashed if you're not playing really smart or with a group.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there really is strength in numbers. Just, you're going to get a lot less engagements with other players if you have a group of at least 3.
Because we've had many times where it's been NSA and myself running around, come across a group of 3, and we had to, like, stare them down and walk backwards away from them.
Yeah.
Where it's like, no, play chill, guys. We're chill.
Yeah, and the thing is really cool with proximity chat.
Yeah.
I've talked to a lot of people in the Dark Zone. Dude.
The other day.
Oh, yeah. So we'll get to that.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, I totally forgot about that until you said that.
I'm glad we realized it at the same time.
So the proximity chat is really badass. Like, if you're on the mic, if you're playing this game, you need to get on the mic.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime you're in a social area, you just need to talk it up with the other Division agents.
For sure, it makes the game way more fun and easier.
Yeah, especially in the Dark Zone, too, where we had plenty of times where we'd come across other groups, and we would just be talking to ourselves, like, dude, are these guys chill? Yeah, we're chill, man. Like, we're not trying to get into anything.
We're like, oh, wait, yeah, you guys can hear us.
And then after a few seconds, they're like, oh, what? Yeah, we hear you, man. Yeah, we're cool. And so we would just, like, walk past them, still keeping an eye on those fuckers.
Oh, yeah, you can never trust
someone. You never fucking know. So, I mean, there's definitely going to be times where I'm gaming people over the mic just so I can get in close and get that kill. Just for being an asshole.
We need a system of where we can do proximity chat and party chat.
Dude, we need a system where we have code words for different things.
Mm-hmm.
We need Cream Team official code words.
Yeah, something something not obvious, something that we could just, a phrase that we could slip into the conversation, like a question that we ask them.
Yeah.
And the way we phrase it, it'll be like, all right, see what I said, that keyword?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we'll attack them at dawn.
When the crow caws, we attack.
Exactly. No, that'd be sick.
Oh, man. Well, there we go. There's a good code word right there. Just have someone else, like, act as if they're not really paying attention. Was that a crow?
Yeah. Okay, I can dig that.
Yeah.
Just mention the surrounding, yeah. There we go. We'll use it later.
There we go. Crow?
For right now, we'll start it with me and you.
That's how we'll spread it.
And like, I'll ask, is there a crow? No, I didn't hear it. That'll be like, no, don't do it. And yeah, no, I think I heard it. That'd be, yeah, you go for it.
Yeah. All right.
See? Already set up.
Yeah, there we go. We'll try and implement that. We'll probably totally forget, but...
Oh, no, I'm going to
So we definitely need to figure out some code words for talking to other people in the dark zone to where we can actually plan shit out without them really knowing.
Exactly. Casual, like.
The whole thing is really awesome. We had, the other day,
dude,
a group of
run.
at least like 20 people with us. There was
least.
Like, seriously, like 5 groups of 4 dudes.
We just happened to run into each other and we're like, you guys chill? Yeah, and then
I think
it was
we grouped
Noah
up with another
or
group of
Gladette
4.
came back and they were just like, no, this guy, he's chill, and he'd have people.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He came back because they were like all standing around him. They're like, no, it was like, guys, they're swarming me. They're swarming me.
And they're like, no, he's chill. And he comes back with like 6 people.
Yeah, we're like, yeah, he's with us. So we banded up with another group of 4 in the dark zone. Kind of like, dude, with that group size, we just ran train through all the
everybody.
AI guys we came across.
We got to a point of there were so many of us, no one even shot. We just surrounded him with melee. Just meleeed him down.
That's so funny. Oh, I fucking forgot to record that.
There was like 15 of us just
yeah. Whoever designed it, though, for the player view button to also be the melee button is really hard to have a fucking gangbang on like a single AI with 15 guys attacking it.
Yep.
Eventually, our merry band of 8 met up with another group of 4. Dude, they literally came around the corner like, whoa, 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 whoa.
And they were like, whoa,
like,
just hang out with us.
We're just yelling on the mics, yo, we're chill, you chill? And they're like, yo, we're chill. So, like, literally asking other guys in the dark zone, bro, you chill?
Yeah,
you chill?
That's all you gotta do. You chill? Yeah, man, all right.
I'm
chill.
So then we collected another 4, and then we just kept just traveling all over, just killing everything. And it's cool because like if you get so many hits on an enemy, you're included on those drops in that experience too.
Yeah.
So we were just fucking wrecking the entire dark zone. Like nothing could stop us.
We'd be like purple.
Yep.
Purple.
Everyone was like calling it out, and it was really cool too because like I mean I don't think we could heal those other guys, but everyone was pretty much like, all right, we got more guys coming from down here, down this alley. And then our giant fucking army of agents comes through and just mows over. We come
across some yellows with, some named guys.
With Lord Crux at the very front with his riot shield.
Crux is just leading the way slowly, just dun 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 dun.
Seriously, like a pack ranger.
That was great. Overall, good time.
Yeah,
good time
the Dark Zone is fucking awesome. I really like that there are less people going rogue and really just being assholes.
I've only gone rogue once because this guy shot at me. And he had about like 25% health left. And I was like, I could totally murder this dude right now. And I just went for it. And that led into...
the crow cod.
Yeah. The crow definitely came early. And I just murdered him. And then we ended up going like rogue level 3, almost manhunt.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's like 6 people that came back and just... And that's when Noah was just hiding in the corner and I led those other guys to him.
Oh, right, yeah.
And we were like, no, he's chill, I swear.
Yeah.
But it was totally worth it. I didn't get D-ranked. I went down from like 23 to 22.
Yeah, I went down to level 1.
And I lost like 3.
We had a bad few runs going rogue.
Yeah. But
yeah, it's definitely worth it to just focus on killing like named bosses. Like that's really your goal is to. So in the Dark Zone, there's a different ranking system of 1 through 30, and you can go in at any time.
Will they go up? Oh, yeah. I mean,
it's really suggested
to be 31 and stuff.
To be at least 14, 15 when you first start off.
Yeah.
Because the Dark Zone scales to your level for the most part. Mm-hmm. Well, like it scales to your level and then has initial scales that go like further up north, like on the map, like the quote-unquote harder sections.
Or up north, yeah.
Yeah, so once you hit level 30, everything's level 30, and 31 and 32 sometimes. Mm-hmm. So I pretty much stayed away from the Dark Zone until I actually got to level 30. That was always like kind of my plan. So once I got in there, everything was a little bit challenging until like I really started like getting better guns and shit.
Right.
But once I got in, we almost solely just focused on killing all the PvE guys, and we ranked up pretty fucking quick.
Because there's an area...
I mean, I was up to 14 in no time.
Yeah, because there's an area by that extraction point where there's like a gas station.
Yeah, there's
and
a gas
they always
station.
have gang wars and a bunch of people at the gas station. At least 7 to 8.
Yeah, it makes it easy to, engage guys a little bit more safely because, yeah, it's really cool in the Dark Zone too because there's the, 3 other factions, like kind of like the hooded, just hoodlum dudes.
Oh, yeah.
Then the Cleaners and the LMB.
The LMB,
Or the LBM.
Rikers.
I think it's LBM.
Last Man Battalion.
Yeah, Last Man Battalion, so LMB.
And then the Rikers or Risers, and then...
Oh, yeah, the Rikers too. Yeah, that's right.
Cleaners, yeah.
By the way, the LBM, the LMB.
LMB.
Yeah, LMB. I'm going to always get those mixed up.
Yeah.
The LMB is the fucking worst, man. Those guys
Really?
are so fucking tactical.
Oh,
They
man.
flank, they have different special abilities and shit.
Those are the guys with, always tank guys with the heavy machine guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate those niggas.
Really fucking tough.
Dude, no, the worst one was Trigger Mike's.
Oh, for you? Yeah.
Because, like I was explaining to NSA, I did it, I was down to me and Trigger Mike, and he got me, and I was like, okay, they spawned me back to the safe house, let me restock, and go back. And then it started the whole mission over for me.
Yeah, you gotta kill the...
I figured since they sent me to the safe house, it still was like, all you have is Trigger Mike, and I
Nope.
could see him on my map. Just him way over there. It was like, nah, kill his first lieutenant and second lieutenant.
Yeah, man. It's a fucking Nightfall.
Dude, it was fucking stupid. But of course I got it.
Yeah. Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, just killing all the named guys in there. If you see, some guys going rogue, you think, legitimate rogue, not just I accidentally shot this other player that was next to me, even though I'm having a big fucking firefight,
Yeah.
and this douchebag just walks right in front of me. Maybe it was intentional, maybe not. But you see some guys, accidentally go rogue, it seems. And then you can either,
I always
throw your hands up or just kind of, ease off and, back up and, not shoot anyone.
If someone accidentally shoots me and goes rogue, I'm gonna kill them. Because the game totally was like, hey, he fucked up, and I'll be like, we fucked up.
I guess so.
No, for me, there's no mercy. Unless you guys are like, no, save him, and then I'll give in. But most of the time, I just want to get that XP, and just end that dude's life.
Because you get some good fucking... I don't think it's as much experience, but you get some good fucking currency and then Dark Zone keys from killing other players.
You get a good amount of XP.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think you get more XP per rogue kill and person kill than you do per AI kill.
Well, for sure.
Yeah.
More than a single AI guy.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You get a
But
bunch.
I feel like there's more XP in killing a whole wave of dudes than killing a player.
Oh, I mean, because it's the same difficulty. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be the same.
Yeah, the Dark Zone's super fucking badass.
It's definitely my favorite part of the game, for
Yeah,
sure.
definitely. Everything just feels wild and chaotic
You
out
just
there.
go in there with, your crew of 4, and you're like, guys, we gotta go tactical mode right now.
Yeah, for sure.
And we definitely do way better in the Dark Zone than we did in, campaign mode.
You think so?
I think so.
I don't know. I think a lot of the campaign we played with you, we were just mowing through everything, playing no tactics.
Yeah, agreed. Because Crux is just rod shielding it up, and you're just suppressing fire!
Pretty fucking much, dude.
Ah!
I always just find some really badass assault rifles that just do crazy DPS.
Yeah.
And not just inflated DPS of bullshit stuff. I can actually get in close, hold down the trigger, and have even purples down in a single clip and good damage
That's
to
how my
gold
SMG
bars.
is. I just get up close and just melt them with the 20, 25 round clip.
Dude, I think seriously my favorite gun type right now is that gun, the Liberator from the beta.
Oh,
yeah, I guess it's both the betas. They both had a gun like that.
Yeah.
But it's an assault rifle where you can do. I got a mod piece for it. 82% plus magazine ammo.
I was it 82 or 84?
One of the two.
Yeah, because I remember you were
80s.
dude, if I had a 100-round
Dude,
mag.
I saw that. I was freaking out, man. Yeah, if you had an LMG with that, you'd seriously have a single magazine of 170 rounds, 180 rounds.
It'd be nuts.
It'd be insane. Dude, that is the ultimate suppressing fire and just
You'd
shooting
be
forever.
one of those fucking LMB guys. You're just da 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 da.
Dude, the best part about this game is you can actually suppress people
and
keep them from popping up. So that could have some serious tactical advantage. People
do that.
People theorize you could do that with super good advice in Destiny and just hold down an area and prevent people from at least sort of a crowd control movement thing.
Yeah.
But I never saw anybody do it. I tried it a few times, but people just jump through and just shoot a rocket into your face and kill you.
And you're just well, that was good.
Yep, cool stuff. I wasted all my ammo and my heavy shit. This is going to be totally different. You could actually do something like that. But anyways, for my gun type, it's got 51 in the clip and does maybe a little bit more than that. does like 950 rounds per minute.
Nice.
Just shoots insanely fast. So I can drop that entire clip within like a few seconds, like 3 seconds, if I'm just holding it down.
Fuck, dude.
That is a lot of damage to pump into someone really quick.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not as quick as like super up close as a few shotgun rounds to the face, but I can get some serious
Good from
damage
a
on
distance,
it too. Yeah, because it's still just like the gun I use in the beta. Can just blast them up close or sit back a little bit and just like kind of like burst fire with it.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually found I like full auto guns way more because I can burst fire myself. Like all the burst fire guns, like the burst fire shot pattern seems off. It's just like da da da.
So they do have burst fire.
Da 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 da. Like it's just like not consistent. It seems.
Yeah, I didn't know they had burst fire guns.
Yeah, there's a few in there.
Because
I mean, they have longer range and stuff, but
well, yeah,
they just don't seem to hit as hard and have nearly the same DPS as if I was just like burst firing myself with my, basically SMG.
I'm gonna try out a burst fire weapon. I've never had one, so that'd be interesting.
So far, right now, they might get a buff in the future.
I always made the mistake of
special.
having a primary and a secondary run the same ammo type.
Oh, right.
And I'd always fuck myself over early.
Yeah, you can run out of, especially do it with my gun. It runs out of ammo constantly.
I'd run SMGs and be like, I didn't even use my secondary.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a fucking fool.
Yeah, really right now I need to find a sniper that seriously kicks. Like I need to be doing better chunks of health from the enemies I'm shooting.
Yeah.
Because I can like knock off a headshot and it'll take like one single bar off of a like purple health enemy.
Okay.
If it's like the same level or a little bit higher.
Paper down.
Again, right now in the game, people are on the grind for getting all geared up for the incursions coming up in the next few weeks.
I'm ready. I'm just ready for more content.
Pretty sure that the incursion game mode is going to be our raid that they've talked about, or the 8-player game mode, whatever that is.
Do you think it's gonna? Oh no! Do we face that guy at the end, right?
No, not yet.
Okay.
He left a message for us.
That's
over the phone.
right. Oh yeah, because he had left 5 messages in that room for us.
Yeah.
I guess get closer.
Gonna try not to spoil it, but there's like a boss we have yet to actually meet. After we've beat all the story missions.
That's who I think the incursion's gonna be. He's gonna be involved in some way, shape, or form.
That would be really cool.
An untitled man at the end.
Yeah. Red.
Yeah. Red, yeah. With his fucking Pikachu and Snorlax and Charizard and Blastoise.
Yep.
And so on. Lapras.
Yeah, dude, he's gonna be OP as shit. It's gonna take all 8 of us to actually take him down. Hopefully there's like some really cool game mechanics and shit too.
Yeah, we'll have to like get a sword to cross the bridge of destiny.
Yeah.
That'd be nuts if it just like sent us somewhere else and you're just like
to the moon.
Alright, now you have to deal with the Dragonborn. You're like, the Dragonborn? What the shit is this? I have to read black books and shit.
God damn it.
You're like, what is going on?
Crossover.
And right, Bethesda comes out of nowhere. Gotta get our hands on this too.
Yeah. Sweet money. Oh man. So it seems like the trophies aren't going to be that bad at all. Like playing this game.
Can we discuss my favorite trophy?
Sure.
The one where you just have to shut a door.
Oh, I knew that was going to be
on
it.
the cover for car.
Yep. Because that's been a big thing for a lot of people. I'll have to show this video after this, but it's been a lot of thing for a lot of people about the door closing technology. I guess like when they first like showed it off, everyone was like, "Dude, he closed the door," as he's just like moving across covers, like close. But people have been like freaking out about the quote-unquote like graphics and technology for the door closing.
Yeah, you're like, ooh.
So, of course, they had to put a nod to that in their achievements list.
That was my favorite, because I didn't realize it.
You can let me hit that?
Yeah, of course.
All right. So,
I didn't
go on.
I didn't realize it until, like, I don't know, like 6-7 hours into the game. I'm like, oh, wait, that's totally a trophy, and just ran to the nearest car and just shut it and just laughed my ass off for, like, a solid 30 seconds.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Brent, my roommate, thought I was, like, fucking crazy. I'm like, I shut the door, and he was like, okay.
As the game was loading up, I looked at all the trophies, and that was like the very first thing I did. I got in, car door, bam, let's do this.
Yeah.
Have you had any luck with any like skill builds that you're really using?
Not really. I'm mostly just running stuff to throw down health and whatnot, because I still don't have all the...
What 2 skills are you using?
Right now I'm using the support station, where you can throw it down. It's like the area.
Which mod?
Heal. I'm not entirely sure right now. I'd have to go look. But I'm using that, and then my super is the security one, where it's like damage resistant and immune. And
right on. And you run faster.
And yeah, your movement speeds up.
Yeah, we definitely need to balance out.
I do that.
Our supers.
I try and do that most of the time when we extract.
I feel like...
I'm not sure if any of you guys realize it, but I see it every time.
See what? Sorry?
It shows up like the area effect like your damaged one does.
How wide is it?
Probably just the same as the power one, the yellow one.
Oh, the tech one? Where
one, yep.
increased damage and increased critical hit chance.
I think it has the same area.
Yeah, and so what's the healing one? And what we're talking about are the super abilities, if you will.
Yeah, the L1, R1.
It's done better than Destiny, I think, where you can't just, get them constantly. I guess that was actually sort of a thing they've already taken care of and nerfed in the game. That
I'm pretty sure
there was a certain, armor combo and, perk setup where you can just, refresh your super, every, 2-3 minutes.
Yeah, and, the duration or the cooldown, it was, 500 to, 700 seconds or something like that for supers. So it's definitely a good while.
Yeah, it's probably a good, feels like 10 minutes at least.
Yeah. Which is fine with me, because, you shouldn't be able to get it that often. It's a super. Something you should save to use and then have to wait for a while. Yeah, really
save. Because it really puts a lot of pressure on.
You got to use it at the right time and the right place.
Yeah, do I use this now to get out of this little thing? Or
if you fuck it up, you're going to get punished.
Save it for the boss at the end.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, in the Dark Zone is going to be, do we use this on the PvE elements, or do we save it for when we get, attacked by some rogue dudes? Just flip it around on them and either pop our damage supers and hit them hard, or hold this for a second.
Yeah, I got you.
Hit the damage supers and hit them hard and kill them right off the bat, or use your super let each other know, guys, when you group up, use your super and just bail the fuck out.
I usually do that if we're at an extraction point and I have some good materials and there's other people there as well. I'm I am not taking any risks, because that one's not as bad. I mean, this one you could use all willy-nilly.
There were a few times, too, where getting out of the situation is by far the best option.
And then you have that movement speed to be able to run and jump over stuff easier.
Yeah, definitely. That's what attracted me to it, because there's been a few times now where our group's trying to extract. Either we get pushed out by AI, or we get fucked up by some other players. And so, 2 of our guys go down, and I'm just it's a lost cause, man. I'm out.
Yeah, you gotta be out.
And so I have run around for 30 minutes, having 9 out of 9 Dark Zone items.
Yep.
Just trying to barely find a place to extract from.
Yeah, because that's when we went rogue on the story earlier.
Mm-hmm.
We had the 3 of us were going rogue, and NSA sitting at the extraction point 10 minutes later, still trying to get the fuck out of there.
Yep. Sometimes retreat is the best option.
Yeah, live to fight another day.
Exactly.
There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone sees the villains in movies and shows, and they're like, "Oh, dude's running away," because he doesn't want to fucking lose right now.
Yeah, exactly.
You can run away and come up with a better plan.
Yep.
Not trying to lose over a scuffle.
Regroup and just get it back together.
Yeah, Dr. Evil had it right, dude. He just froze himself, so he's still in the mindset years later.
There we go.
That's what you need to do.
Yeah, I've been thinking about all these different combos that we could have with our skills and our perks and stuff, the talents we use.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I'm thinking about using a turret more often.
The turrets are pretty okay if you actually beefcake your skill power.
Right.
I've got mine at a pretty decent level now, where I've been running this using the explosion proxy sticky bomb that you can shoot out.
Oh, yeah.
Using that and a turret, the dragon's breath, the flame
fire,
turret. Yeah. So using that to ambush groups by throwing down my turret and then hitting them with the proxy bomb, and they
you should throw in a shock grenade or something, or some kind of grenade that'll make them stay there, so you can throw it all down and just pa 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 pa. Combo chain effects.
I could open up with a bomb like that if I really don't think my bomb isn't going to kill them off. But so far, anything that's my level and it's a red guy, they're dead, and the purple guys are limping out of there.
Right, and you're just pop, 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 pop.
Yeah, and just finish him off. And so it's been really good for or my turret just finishes him off. So anyone that's left standing in the area, they get burned up. And so when you're on fire in this game, you're just kind of stuck patting yourself off.
Right.
And so it stuns you for a few seconds. So that's kind of my stun lock thing you were talking about.
Yeah.
So I have this talent that if I hit an enemy with explosive damage, if I'm hitting multiple targets, it does 40% more damage. Nice. And there's another perk I picked up. Because you unlock your last perk slot, because you get 4, or talents, I guess. You unlock the last slot when you fully upgrade your base. I just did that this morning. So, this other talent I'm running is where if you kill one guy, you get a boost up to your explosive damage for a certain 15 seconds or something.
Yeah. So
using those two combined, I'm going to get a huge fucking damage boost every time that I pop these guys off with these big, initial assault grenades and explosions and shit.
Yeah.
So I've been kind of running this like bombardier tech build shit going on.
Yeah, I think I saw you running in right before I left your place.
But it's working out pretty well. I mean, obviously there's going to be a lot of tweaks and like the best of the meta that comes out of the game.
I think that's definitely one you can't run by yourself in the Dark Zone, right? You at least need someone else with you.
Well, it definitely helps to have like a healer because I've only got 5 it's the max, but
yeah, I've only got the max,
yeah.
No big
I've
deal.
got 5 medkit slots, and that's all I have to heal with. If I dip down below like a health bracket, I'm stuck there until I actually use the next medkit.
Right.
It can be done to like run solo. I was doing it in the Dark Zone earlier, and kind of just like ambushing different Dark Zone enemies and shit. Against players, I wasn't really feeling in a dickish mood. It would be like, I feel like one of the best classes for fucking up a group of dudes in the Dark Zone.
Yeah.
Just hit them with that grenade, deal massive damage. We all just turn back around and blast them, or I throw the turret down and flame them
You
up.
could easily fool people extracting, like there's a group of 4 and you just walk in and be like, guys, I'm just trying to extract too, I'm by myself, let me hop in. And they're like, yeah, no problem. And as soon as they're holding square, you're just like, alright, capitalize.
Dude, I was going to say that too. There's another skill build I was thinking of too, where it's like a stealth build. Because there's
You can go invisible, like if you crouch long enough.
Well, yeah, basically. There's different skills and stuff and like mods to the skills where like you could use the pulse to not be able to be pulsed by other people. And there's a security perk too where you can, or skill. It's one of the smart cover ones where if you're like on cover behind something, like you can't be seen by other players. So you could actually do that where they couldn't scan like ahead to like make sure there's no other fucking hostiles around.
Nice.
And totally scam that shit where, I've only got one guy.
And you're just like waiting around the corner with a shotgun. And bah!
They drop on the one guy, he dodge rolls backwards, and the other guys just come through and lay waste. But there's a lot of cool shit, like if you're running with like a group of snipers or...
Zombies.
I guess even like a group of shotgunners too, like for closing that gap. But a stealth build could be like really beneficial for a team.
Yeah.
I mean, there's going to be so much
they should
fiddling I'm going to do with this shit.
Expand how many people can go in the Dark Zone together. Just bump it up to 6.
Oh, you mean like in a group together?
In a group, yeah. Just bump it up to 6. Make it an even 8.
That would be badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to fuck around with some connection things and see if there's a way to get a group of like 8 of our dudes together. Because
yeah, hopefully.
You could do that in the beta, where if you were with a group of people and you dropped out, but you were like in the Dark Zone instance with them,
yeah,
you could drop out of their actual group, but still be like in the game world with them. That's how I kind of manipulated shit to give Rabbit a bunch of Dark Zone currency. Yeah.
So we could probably do that.
Then you just have the one guy drop out, a bunch of people will join up on him, and hopefully if there's room in the Dark Zone, you actually stay in that instance with your group.
Yeah, and then we'll just group up with them while you're there. Yeah, we should definitely give that a shot at some point.
Yeah, dude, because if we could run 8 of our dudes in the Dark Zone, we could just crush everything.
Yeah,
There'd be no player element that could stand up to 8 fucking people coordinated. And there's no...
Because we could just be in a party chat.
And there's no PvE element, as we found, that could stand up to anything.
Nope.
And we were literally running with a group of about 20 people, all together. Just
mowing down people.
It was so insane, seeing so many people, all as a group, not actually killing each other, just all there to spray down some enemies.
It was a good time. I'm enjoying this game a lot. Every aspect of it.
See, and that's what's really crazy, is seeing, like, all the good shit the Division's doing right compared to what Destiny's doing.
The only thing I ask for is, in the security wing, there is a K9 unit. How can I not run around with a dog?
Oh my god, that'd be so badass.
I mean, for real. I can have it carry more stuff, and that's it. That's all I would need it for.
It can't do, like, combat stuff?
It could if it wanted to. I mean, I can, like, suicide dog my dog.
Oh my god, dude, that'd be terrible.
Put, like, some explosive, like a sticky bomb in, like, his bag inventory.
Like, 500 currency to buy your dog back.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, that'd be badass.
DLC, now you can have your own K9 unit.
Yeah,
I'd be like, you
$5.
suck my dick, Ubisoft.
Easy now. But yeah, it's crazy seeing like how when Destiny first was like announced and like they showed off some shit, it looked like it was gonna be like this great in-depth, thrilling sci-fi shooter game where we could just pair up and go explore the world together, not just a little group of 3 people.
Yeah.
But as like seeing like a whole bunch of people like out in patrol and doing stuff and crossing paths with people doing story missions and just a lot more community immersiveness. And you definitely see that in the Division's Dark Zone.
Yeah, for sure.
And you can see it like there's so many like little hubs at all the different. What would you say? There's like, 12 safe houses like throughout the map. probably 15, including the Dark Zone safe houses.
Oh, including the Dark Zone. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I think you meant just in the Dark Zone. I'm like, no.
No, all over the map. Yeah.
The whole map, yeah.
But every time you go to one of these safe houses, it's pretty much full of other players.
Oh, other people, yeah.
And
there's at least like 7 people in each
every
one.
single mission opening, for the story missions, I think, only.
Mm-hmm.
But also every safe house, too, there's a little like hub you can use.
For matchmaking,
For matchmaking, to just pair up with other
I did
people
that
in the
for a
area.
mission just to try it out, and it worked pretty well. I joined in with 2 people. One dude I added, his name was Douche Vader. Shout out. Cause he had shout out to Douche Vader, because it was a pretty funny name.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, we just wrecked through a level, no problem.
Yeah, I haven't done it once. I definitely want to try it out just to like test the community, see how people are.
Yeah. They're not bad. They were chill as fuck. We
gotta
actually
get out there and start recruiting
yeah.
the cream team.
It wouldn't be that hard. I mean, we can just do it through the Dark Zone. Just be like, guys, run and train with us.
Yeah, we're cool.
cool.
We're a clan. Join us.
Right.
Start our own gang.
And then
Our own faction.
We'll get it to a part of like we'll have like 20 people following us, and we'll have
we'll have
a
like
pre-game session where we all stand in the corner, do jumping jacks,
warm up,
do a good warm up, and then we'll just march down the street.
Man, so much potential for Dark Zone craziness.
It's gonna be great.
Like we could have a thing. Like we get enough people going. You run up to someone in the Dark Zone. Yo, cream? You guys cream?
You guys cream?
Yeah,
I'm cream. I cream all day. But no, yeah, if they just moved up the max player count per party to 6,
that would be
nice. It would make things even crazier.
Dude, because there's so many people I'm trying to play with all the time. I just can't get to everybody. Because
really for 4 players, it's been the normal thing. But this is online. You should be able to
2016.
Right. You should be able to do as many as you want, as long as you can get that many people into a party.
Well, I mean, maybe we'll see that in like later expansions. I mean, so we talked about the DLC, like future roadmap for the Division last week.
Right.
And how, we've got an entire year's worth of content lined up. We're going to get drip feed content along with, when I say that, I mean like little updates that's going to like change things and maybe add some new shit. And then we're getting like legit featured DLC packs that, I mean, it's probably worth $30 to get all the shit for the whole year season.
I think it's 40.
30 or 40, whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Pick it up. It's going to be a deal either way.
I'm getting it.
I'm pretty sure this game's going to be popping off like all year long.
Yeah. The last time I bought a game
it's going to get us through until Destiny 2 comes out.
Yeah, fuck that. I don't even know if I want to give that a shot.
I mean, I'll play it. I've sank so many hours into Destiny, I would have to give Destiny 2 a shot.
I definitely wouldn't put as much hours into it. I'd get to a point of where I complete everything and be like, done.
We'll see, but maybe it's awesome.
No.
Maybe it's the greatest game
My
anyone's
hopes
ever
are forever
played.
crashed.
We'll see.
You're right, we will see.
I still hold out hope for them having like a unified front with no cutbacks at the very end for Destiny 2.
We'll see. Maybe they'll fix all their mistakes or just
make
it worse. My
so far,
money's
the
on make it
Division's doing a
worse.
pretty good job of fixing all those mistakes.
Yeah, because there hasn't been many.
Yeah, not really. I mean, I've encountered like a couple, like just a handful of like bugs and like weird shit that I was like, oh well, what the fuck?
Like that invisible cover.
Yeah, that invisible cover thing in the Dark Zone. Yeah.
Yeah, there's just a wall that you could press X on. You couldn't jump over it, but you could shoot through it, and it didn't matter.
Yeah, and you would be like animated, like leaning up against this invisible thing that's not there.
Yeah, and you could just turn, and you're just like, what the fuck?
It's just for mime training.
Yeah, it's exactly what it is. If you need some practice, press an X against a wall.
Yep, there you go.
That's it.
It's like bottom of the Dark Zone.
Yep, just in the corner. No big deal.
Yeah, it's been like little stuff like stepping over something and like getting stuck in like a little area.
I've gotten stuck on like a barricade, like one of those huge cement blocks in the middle of like a street.
Yeah,
I jumped on top and I just couldn't run off. I was like just running back and forth on top of it.
I've been in that situation
I had
too.
A dodge roll off of it. I'm like, this is fucking stupid.
Yeah,
next gen my ass.
Sometimes that shit's a little bit glitchy, but I mean it's a pretty big game.
I've seen a lot of people on Reddit. Their glitches are like they fall through the bottom of the map.
Oh, yeah, I've seen a few pictures.
They just like slide through the ground, and I'm like, I want that to happen to me.
It's out on PC though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the PC stuff might crash a little bit more often.
That's what I hear.
Maybe not more often, but like more like dramatic crashes.
I saw this post of people saying at the beginning, because you know how you can't all hold square or F, I guess, on probably PC.
Okay.
To do like the beginning where you register as a agent.
Yeah.
They made this huge long line for people to be like, all right, now it's your turn to go. Now your turn to hold square. And there's those other trolls down in the thread that were like, no, fuck that. I just ran up to the front, and he had screenshots of him running up to the front and then holding square. I'm like, that's what I did. I just ran in and was just like me.
Yeah, it's no problem for me.
No, yeah, I just walked in.
I saw that post too, and I just ran straight up to the computer. I mean, there was like a huddle of people, but People just came and went, and we left.
Yeah, I was like, no, I'm definitely just gonna walk up there and hold square. I'll get there when I get there.
Yeah. Yeah, and I also saw the post about people that were, like, that first room, you could stop and do jumping jacks or, like, the surrender, like, holding up your hands, like, palms out.
Right.
Emote, but doing, like, right in front of a doorway and blocking it. But
yeah, because Crux did this to us.
To where other players could not pass through. And you were blocking off for everybody. So there's just, like, a growing, like, line of people trying to, like, get through this goddamn
some
doorway.
guys just like, what? I'm just working out. Just leave me alone, man. Guys. No big deal.
Oh, the door behind me? Oh,
no, the exit is the other side. There's
side.
many doors in this building, guys.
Yeah.
You don't have to use this one.
But there's already been all kinds of funny shit like that.
That's great.
Stuff that us beta players and day one launch players will only know.
Mm-hmm.
For everyone else, it'll be tales and stories.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go play, man.
Yeah. You ready to go get on this shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I got to drive all the way home now.
I don't. I got to walk like 7 feet to get inside, and I made it.
All right, well, that's been it for us, guys. Live from Rabbit's house.
From my backyard. It is now dark outside. We started with some sun, and now it's dark.
Yeah, totally dark now.
Nice. It was good.
Remember, guys, go out there and just take a day off and
enjoy the weather outside.
Enjoy the weather. I know we've all been cramming the Division hardcore this week.
But look, even we go outside.
Yeah, this is proof. This is living digital proof that
because you can probably hear a train in the background. If not, there's a train going in the background.
Go outside, listen to the birds chirp, take up some sun, whatever it may be.
Have a dog, let it go outside.
Yeah.
Chase some squirrels.
Have a catch with Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that one. Daddy wasn't there.
Story of Rabbit's life. Well, have a good one, guys, and don't forget to stay super green.
Super green.